بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Quranic Arabic webinars. This lesson is about the Arabic alphabet and this is the adult course. Objectives of this lesson then. We will learn the Arabic alphabet, i.e. we're going to learn the names of the letters. Understand what diacritical markings are used to differentiate letters which have the same shape. Introduction. In Arabic, there are 28 or 29 alphabets. Some teachers include the letter Hamza in the alphabet and some do not. That's why we have a difference of either 28 or 29. Letters are written from right to left, so the opposite of the way you write in English. Many letters share the same shapes but have different diacritical markings on them. In Arabic, dots are used as a diacritical markings to help differentiate letters if they have the same shape. There are many other diacritical characters used in Arabic for other purposes, like lengthening sounds, but these will not be dots. So here we have what we call the dots, and generally you'll have different number of dots. So we've got 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots. Sometimes they'll be below or above a letter or even sort of halfway in the letter itself. Now these dots again are used on top of letters if they've got the same shapes to differentiate the letters. There are other markings that you'll see being put on the letters, but they're to do with things like how the letters actually sound and how long the sounds are. They're not to differentiate the letters themselves. Things to remember. We are learning the names of the letters, not specific sounds. So for example, in English there is the letter B, but with vowels it takes on different sounds, as in B or by. Other letters. Although we are learning the 29 alphabet letters, there are other letters which are not included in the 29 alphabets, which we will cover later on. So there are other letters or shapes that we're going to see, which generally they do not include in the 29 alphabets themselves. Dialects. Different dialects are spoken across the Arab world, and hence you will find different Arabs pronouncing letters and sounds differently, and this can be quite substantial, so you'll have to listen to different dialects to see the difference. How we will learn then. We will practice all the alphabet names slowly in small groups of 3 or 4 letters. Then we will go through 29 letters again in one go, so the whole alphabet. Alphabets 1 to 4. The first alphabet, which is just like a vertical line, is known as Alif. Alif. And although it's one of the alphabets, it behaves in Arabic as a long vowel, i.e. it helps us to lengthen certain sounds. The next 3 all share the same basic shape, but the number of dots vary. So the first one here is Ba, Ba, and that has 1 dot underneath. The second one is Ta, Ta, 2 dots. And the third one with the 3 dots is Tha, Tha. Alphabets 5 to 7. Again, these 3 all have the same shapes, just a variation on the dots. The one with 1 dot in the main curve is known as Jim, Jim. The second one here is known as Ha, Ha. And the third one here is known as Kho, Kho. Alphabets 8 to 11. These 4 letters look very similar. Notice that the first 2 are very curved and the second 2 are slightly less curved. First one here without any dot is known as Dal, Dal. The next one is known as Dhal, Dhal. Fourth one is known as Ra, Ra, and the last one is known as Za, Za, and that's got one dot. Alphabets 12 to 15. Okay, so the first two have the same shape, so it's the two small curves and then the big curve. Second one's got three dots. The first one is known as Seen, Seen. Second one is known as Sheen, Sheen. These two next one have a big loop and a curve. The second one has one dot above. So the first one is known as Sword, Sword. And the second one is known as Dod, Dod. Alphabet 16 to 19. The first two, the one with the loop and this vertical line. The second one exactly the same with a dot. First one is known as Thaw, Thaw. Second one is known as Thaw, Thaw. The next two with a small curve at the top and the big curve underneath, the second one having a dot, is Ain, Ain. So that was the first one. The second one is Ghain, Ghain. Alphabet to 22. So the first two look slightly similar. You'll see the curve on the first one is almost horizontal. The second one goes slightly lower. So the first one with one dot is known as Fa, Fa. Second one with the two dots and slightly deeper curve is known as Qaf, Qaf. And this one with the small little type of S on it is known as Kaf, Kaf. Alphabets 23 to 25. Okay, so this first letter here is known as Lam, Lam. The next one is known as Meme, Meme. And the third one with one dot, this big curve, is known as Noon, Noon. Alphabets 26 to 29. First letter here is known as Wow, Wow. This one with the two sort of loops is known as Ha, Ha. This symbol or this letter is known as Hamza, Hamza, and this is the one that some people do not write in the alphabet, which would make it only 28 long. Next one, this big sort of S with the two dots underneath, is known as Ya, Ya. So now we'll do the 29 alphabets all in one go. This line again: Alif, Ba, Ta, Tha, Jim, Ha, Kho, Dal, Dhal, Ra, Za, Sin, Sheen, Sod, Dod, Tha, Thaw, Ain, Ghain, Fa, Qaf, Kaf, Lam, Meme, Noon, Wow, Ha, Hamza, Ya. Conclusion then. Now you have learned the Arabic alphabet.